Ladies, what's up? Welcome to this week's Women's Empowerment webinar. This is Amanda Siller from Citrus County, Florida, Silver Leader in the Alliance and founder of the Women's Empowerment Network within the Alliance. Very, very, very excited for what we're going to be talking about today. Literally, with all the notes I have, I could go on for a week, but I'll separate it throughout and keep it weekly. But I want to start off with letting you know that if you missed convention, save up, get your tickets for next year, because it only gets better every single year. This was my very first convention. I'm completely mind blown. And I talked to people who have been at convention for the past year, 2 years, 3 years, and they said this was the best one yet. Yes, there were less people than there were last year, but there was a lot more information, a lot more of serious people being there, being in that convention center. And literally, we got thousands of dollars of knowledge for $200. So don't wait. Get your ticket for next year, because it's only going to get better from here. And we're going over some really great information tonight. And I know I'm ready to take this Women's Empowerment Network to the next level. So we need to work together and get that going. So we're going over the 3 C's tonight: convention, confidence, and consistency. So I'm going to give about a minute for you guys to get your teams on, get paper, notebook, whatever, pens, so that you can take some really good notes. So I'm going to give about 60 seconds, and I will be right back. All right, I see a few more people getting on, so I'll give you about 30 more seconds just in case anyone's links aren't working. But just want to let you guys know we're going over convention, confidence, and consistency. And we're probably going to keep convention notes included for the weeks to come, along with notes from the book that I'm reading. I'm going to keep it like a series every week. I'm kind of reading like 2-3 books at once, so it might be from a different book every time, but all the notes are going to come together at the end. But again, like I said, welcome to this week's Women's Empowerment webinar. I want to thank each and every one of you for getting on, because I know there's a million different things you guys could be doing on a Wednesday night. But I want to thank you for taking the time out of your night to get on this call and have that consistent action every single day to build your business. And like I said, we're going over first convention. I'm going to go over some highlight notes. I'm going to stick to kind of Les Brown and Tom Alkazen from the beginning of what we were going over. And so first, remember, all roads lead to convention. So we just had convention. Technically, it's after convention, but before next convention. So you just need to keep in mind that whether it's before or after convention, whichever way you want to look at it, you have to have the mindset that everything you do is leading to convention. Start inviting now for convention, because people are going to give you that excuse that they don't have the money. Start now. Start saving now. That's over 300 days. If they saved $1 a day, they would have enough for the convention ticket. $2 a day, well, let's see, like $5 a day, they would have enough for plane fare, place to stay, ticket, and food. They saved $5 a day until we got there. And if I'm saying, if I'm guessing right. I just sounded like a good number. But have them start saving now. Build your teams now. Eric Worre said every single person you bring to convention, you will make $1,000 residually the next year. Bring 100 people, 1,000 people, or even just 20 people, 10, whichever's going to bring the confidence to you to get them to convention, whatever is going to help you get to convention, whatever's going to help them get to convention, make it happen. Do group activities, learn, Google how to save money quickly, Google how to make money quickly, sell some clothes on eBay, whatever you have to do. But make sure you're at convention. There are tons of things that you could do to get money for convention, and I promise you, it's only going to get better every single year. So you do not want to miss it whatsoever. I literally am already saving for next year. I have a saving system that I learned at a Millionaire Mindset convention, and I'm following it. I am saving for next year's convention because I already have in my head we're going to have a huge team staying in a huge house, and we're going to get things done. Remember the 2 and go. If you were not there, I will kind of briefly go over it. I actually have my notes right here, the notepad that explains it. So basically, at convention, we got these. I know it's a little, the lighting's not really working, but basically, the whole goal is to get your newest person or people in the business. Let's say you have someone in the business who has never hit bronze. They haven't hit bronze yet. Pretend that they are just starting all over. If you haven't hit bronze yet, if you haven't hit silver, if you haven't hit gold, pretend you are at 0 and 0. Everyone, just pretend you are starting fresh. Today is your first day in Vemma. Get 2 people and you're bronze. 1 on your left side, 1 on your right side on affiliate packs. That's 500 points and 500 points. We are getting full QV for affiliate packs, and I'm not going to get into all the money and bonuses and all that because that's going to take too long. I have a lot to go over, but get 2 in your first week and go bronze. And you also frenzy, because the frenzy is only 2 people now. Your first RA in the first 30 days, you're going to help those 2 people get their 2 people. So with 6 people, you're bronze. I mean silver. You're silver, they're bronze. And then the second RA, the next 30 days, so within 60 days, you're going to be hitting gold. Because you've helped those people get to bronze. Now you're going to help them train their people to get to bronze. So that's going, and then you're going to enroll 2 more people. So that is 16 people total. So you need to remember in your mind, let's say you get 1 out of 10, you need to talk to 160 people. So you get 2 out of 10, you're going to talk to 80 people, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. So you need to realize that this is the simplest way to make about $1,650 in 60 days. And that's not including customers. It's not including like the fast start from customers. It's not including that whatsoever. So you could essentially make more than that. But you need to remember the 2 and go is the new system, the new way to get your newest person to bronze, silver, gold. We need to be a bronze building factory their first weekend. We need to be a silver building factory their first RA. And we need to be a gold building factory their second RA. If not quicker. Get the newest people to the next rank. You need to be that leader. You need to be the person that is completely selfless and work with the newest people. Yes, by working with the newest people, you're going to be ranking up. So if you want to remember that, remember that. But you need to remember that people stay in this business when they are getting paid. People join the business because they want to make money. They want to pay their bills. They want to get the residual income as fast as possible. And this is how we can do it. So you need to remember to follow this to a T, and their goals are going to happen. It's going to work for them. And that's going to make them want to stay in it longer. It's going to make them trust you as their upline or mentor. That's going to make them depend on you for their newest person. And that's going to make you look like such a leader. Everyone's going to come to you. And I don't know about you, but that's the greatest feeling when people come to me for help. I love that. It's happened to me since middle school. And now in the business aspect where I love what I'm doing, that is an even better feeling. So you need to think of your dreams. This is what Les Brown was talking about. Think of your dreams. Number one, your personal dreams. What's your why? What is going to keep you going on the hardest days? What is going to keep you going when you lose a whole team? What is going to keep you going when you wake up and you don't have that verve to give you that energy to get through the day? What is going to give you that energy? Today I was blown out of my mind that I woke up actually before my alarm, because normally it takes like an hour or two after my alarm's going off to actually get up. Normally I have to set 5-6 alarms because I've just been out of it. But after this weekend, I'm freaking fired up. Like I cannot even sleep. Like I've just been just ready to do everything. Yes, I took a nap today because all this time zone stuff is throwing me off, but I got up and I'm ready to get things done. So guys, let your passion fuel you. Let your why and your passion to make that why happen fuel you every single day. Your why should get you out of bed, get you to the gym at 8 o'clock in the morning, get you on calls and meetings by 10 in the morning after you shower and stuff, because you don't want to meet with someone if you're smelly. Just saying. But you have to get up, make these things happen. And with that, you need to make a list of exactly what you want to do. And I'll get to that when I get to consistency. But Les Brown also says, number 2, financial freedom. What are your financial goals? What's gonna get you to financial freedom? What exactly do you have to do to get that financial freedom? Okay? These are your dreams. You have your personal goals, your financial goals. You want to be, whether you want to be living in, I would not mind living in a nice smaller house and have awesome cars, because cars are more important to me than a house. But like some people want a giant house and normal cars, a giant house and awesome cars, a decent house that can be just comfortable and homey and awesome and have nice cars. But with the financial side, I want my family to be taken care of before I even have a family. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm setting this up now for my family that's not even existing yet. You have to prepare for the future, okay, guys? You have to prepare to make things happen before they're even happening. Who do you see next to you when you wake up in the morning? Who do you see your kids hanging out with? Do you see yourself being close with your mentor forever? If you do, then you need to be accountable for each other. Because if someone feels like they're not getting recognition for ranking up, recognition for closing that prospect, recognition for just hosting that PBR for their first time, speaking in front of a group of people for that in their first month, if they don't feel recognized, if they don't feel appreciated, people are not going to stay around. So if you want one of your close friends to be in this for the long haul, and you guys grow up and have families that are super close together, you have to be accountable for each other. Not everyone is going to stay in this business. Not everyone is going to make it. The person that you think is going to be in it for the long haul will be gone quicker than you think. But you have to remember the people who you haven't even met yet. Your own family. Your own future family. What do you want your kids to live like? You want your kids to be at a nice school, have nice clothes to wear, food on the table no matter what, a pool to swim in over the summer, a vacation home in the Bahamas or Hawaii or California, Europe, Australia. My dream is to go to Australia. And I want to be able to go there and bring my family with me. I want to have that freedom to spend time with my family in the future, because that's how I was when I was younger. My family, my parents planned for when we were younger. So we had the family time. We were able to go do something at the last minute, last second. That's what I want to do. And number 3, your social contribution. What are you doing to help others? Are you only thinking about yourself, or are you thinking of how what you're doing is impacting someone else? Think about how you talk to people. Are you making them feel empowered and like they can do anything, or are you talking down to them? Are you belittling them? Are you making them feel like you're the only one that knows how to do something? I have heard plenty of people just, I mean a couple just this past weekend, just talk down to people. Walk around like they know everything. You have the most successful people are able to learn, unlearn, learn, unlearn, learn. You have to be able to completely forget about what you're stuck in, forget about what you think you know, and learn from the people who know what they're doing. Learn from the people who have what you want. Take notes and do it. Record it and listen to it. Record it, pause it, write it down. Freaking just program it in your mind exactly what they're doing. People who are successful for helping other people. Think about people who, I can't think of any names, but let's say there's successful people out there who everything was handed to them. Les Brown was talking about Donald Trump, I believe. He had $200,000, I'm pretty sure that was the amount, handed to him by his dad. That's how he made his dream happen. Les Brown was handed, like he said, sugar cane. He was eating sugar cane. He was adopted by a lady who had a 3rd grade education. But living his life and realizing what you don't have, what you can have, or even that little bit that is amazing that you have it at all, that's what kept him going. That was his why. His mother was his why. He said he felt like he was grown in his birth mother's womb, but placed into his adopted mother's heart. And that got me when he said that. That is amazing. And when she adopted 7 kids and people said she was not going to be able to do it, she made it happen. And when she was sick, Les Brown made it happen that he was going to take care of her. So what are you contributing to your friends and your family? What are you contributing to your favorite charity? What are you contributing to church if you go to church? How are you helping the people around you? Because that in turn is going to help you. You have to remember that giving is the best way to make yourself feel better. When I'm having a terrible day, I find out how I can help someone else. I have a friend of mine who, she has, I believe he's 2, maybe 3, and she's struggling. She is struggling. And one time she was completely out of diapers. So she's selling clothes on Facebook, and I told her I would buy the $5 shirt that she was selling, that she had just posted, because I wanted to help her. She told me that she didn't have milk and she didn't have diapers. And I nonchalantly asked what size diapers her son wore, and she was like, this size. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to see if my mom can find any coupons. Sometimes she gets coupons for random stuff like that. Sometimes when she's doing her couponing, they'll randomly show up, and we don't need them because we don't have any children that wear diapers, but I'll check for you. She said, thank you very much. On my way home from Ocala, which is about a 45-minute drive from where I live, I stopped at Walmart and I got diapers. She had gotten the milk, but I got the diapers for her. And I brought them to her, and she was in tears. She told me to keep the $5 for the shirt because I was going to pick up the shirt, but I brought the diapers too. And I was having the worst day that day. But just being able to hug her and tell her everything's going to be all right, and be able to help her and give exactly what her son needed and what she needed was such a great feeling. Like, I teared up when I was hugging her because it was just, she was really struggling, and being able to tell someone it's going to be okay and that you're there for them. Even I went to high school with her, I barely ever talked to her, but I knew who she was. I have her on Facebook and we talk all the time. So it's just those little things can make you feel so much better. Just give. If you're having a bad day, give. If you're in a bad mood, give. Even if you're in a good mood, give. It'll make you feel 100 times better. So this is going to bring me into confidence, because the more you're giving, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the more confident you're going to be in yourself. You need to sit up, stand up, and just feel great about yourself. Know that God made you for a reason. We are God's highest form of creation. He made you for a reason, and every single thing about you is absolutely wonderful. Sure, people have flaws. Flaws don't exist, guys. That was just a word created by media or some guy that was just in a bad mood one day and just decided to pick on people. But no one likes anyone that picks on people. You do not have any flaws, okay? You are all beautiful in every single way. You all have amazing personalities. Every single person is different, so do not compare yourself to anyone, because you are you for a reason, okay? Remember that in this business, you're going to get no's, and that's going to feel like rejection. Rejection hurts. No one likes rejection. We're human. No one likes to be rejected. But the more no's you get, the closer you are to a yes. So you need to embrace that failure, embrace that rejection. Use that to fuel your passion to want to go get a yes, okay? So many people say that failure is a negative thing, but you need to realize that you can never lose. You either win or you learn. So get those no's, get the rejections, because it's your quickest way to success. Go out there. If you see someone walking down the street and you want to start a conversation with them and they flick you off, roll their eyes, tell you to leave them alone, smile at them and tell them to have a great day, because you're never going to see them again. Don't get embarrassed. Who cares what people think about you? Who cares? Okay? Don't care what people think about you. In high school, I used to walk around and say hi to every single person. People that would be walking with me are like, do you know them? I'm like, nope. Some kids would look at me like I was the weirdest person ever. Some people looked at me like I had 3 heads. But some people really appreciated it. They were like, hi, thank you. That just made my whole day. Or they just smile or just wave. Whether it was like a, I don't know you, or like a, hey, how's it going? And you can just see the light in their face and the energy that they gave off. Their energy went from this dark, gloomy, having a terrible day to, oh my gosh, I can do this. And I read this article about a girlfriend that was asking her boyfriend why he always was waving at people, why he was always smiling at people, anyone. And he said, well, I've heard about people who have wanted to attempt suicide but decided not to because of that one person that just smiled at them. That one smile, that one wave, that one acknowledgement made them realize that they're here. People see them, people acknowledge them, and that there are good people in this world. And that is absolutely heartwarming to me. I know I've always said hi to people, and then once I've heard of suicidal people changing their mind because that one person was nice to them. Things like that make me want to just go out and just talk to everyone. If that doesn't make you want to talk to people, I don't know what will. If making someone's day better doesn't make you feel wonderful, I don't know what will. But your sense of self-worth, if I could speak, your sense of self-worth comes from you alone, not anybody else. So when you wake up in the morning, you need to look in the mirror and say, I can do this. I can, I will, I already have done it. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I can get today accomplished. I will conquer today. I will conquer this week. I will make it happen. I will make my dreams come true. Okay? Just believe in yourself, okay? You need mind power. Okay? You need to expand your skill set. You need to expand your mindset. But also you need to remember that people follow those who know where they're going. So to be confident in yourself and to know exactly where you're going to go will completely change your life, your mind, your business, your future, okay? You need to know exactly where you're going. So when you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself that you're going to make it happen. You know exactly what you need to do, and you're going to do it. That you are amazing. You are able. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are just smart. That you can do it. That you will make it happen. You need to realize that, and they used a Joel Osteen quote. Losers focus on what they're going through, and winners focus on where they're going to. It gives me chills every time I hear that. I'm going to be reading that to myself every single day. And you need to remember, if you have someone who's just so focused on what they're going through, just be positive and just let them know that they don't need to be focused on that. Because the more they're stuck on that, they're going to miss so many opportunities. When you're focused on one thing, or you're stuck in the past, or you're upset about that one guy, or what that one person said to you, or whatever crap happened yesterday or this morning or last week or last month, last year, you are stopping yourself from the opportunity that is right in front of you. Right in front of you, guys. Don't miss those opportunities. Those of you who are on here took the opportunity to get on this webinar, be a part of the Alliance, be a part of VEMA, be a part of whatever part of VEMA you're in, any team, it doesn't matter. We're all one family. And you took advantage of that. You took the opportunity to change your life and those around you. And I applaud you for that. That's enough confidence in itself, because you don't care what people think. You want to change your life, you want to change other people's lives, and you don't care who's trying to stop you. People who are trying to stop you don't know where they're going, okay? So you need to realize that things are going to go wrong. Things are going to feel like rejection. You're going to feel like people don't care. People are going to say negative things about you. But you are not failing, okay? If you feel like you're failing, embrace the failure. God, let it push you to do better the next time. If you stumble your words and mess up at a PBR or on a one-on-one, who cares? Remember it for the next time. Practice what you're going to say. Get on Google Hangouts or Uvu or Skype with your mentor, your upline, and pretend like you're talking to them. I was in Arizona for the convention, and I was at total other team's house, and people were inside playing video games. People were talking about the convention. People were talking about this and that. And then there were a group of guys outside going around practicing the flip book. And when they are in those black chairs next year, you'll know exactly why. And I give them props, because watching them do that was so amazing. I can't wait to have a team that is so ready and so committed to bettering themselves and bettering their business. Now I'll go to consistency. Sorry, it's going a little longer. I'm really friggin' fired up. So consistency. How to get the most out of 2015 was what Tom Alkazen was teaching us. And what you need to do is, and real quick, Les Brown was talking about connecting from the heart. That can go with any of these topics. You need to connect from the heart, because people can tell when you're not feeling it, when you're just trying to make money off of them. Don't have dollar signs in your eyes, okay? Have hearts in your eyes. Have that caringness in your eyes, like the heart emoji. Just love everyone. See everyone as beautiful people, the beautiful people that they are, and change someone's day, because smiling or being nice to someone could actually change not just their day, not just their week, but maybe their whole life. You don't know what's going on in someone's head, okay? You don't know what people are going through. Most people don't know what I'm going through, and when I tell them, they're like, I would have never guessed that. But that's because I like helping other people. When I help other people, when I'm making other people feel good, when I'm listening to what's going on in their life, that's making me forget about what I'm going through or what I've gone through. And it's helping me give them advice to fix what they're going through. Give them advice to help what they're doing. And I'm getting off topic, but you just need to remember that. Be confident in yourself enough to help other people. And be consistent in smiling at someone every day. Be consistent in saying hi to someone every day. And be consistent in your business. We're going to talk about like why you need to have it and how you can improve it. So these are both of those are kind of going to go together with the notes that I have, but you want to pay attention to details. Eric Worre was talking about to build your business, you need to take inventory. See, how many affiliates do you have? How many customers do you have? How many bronze do you have? How many silvers? How many golds? What rank are you? How much do you need to get to that next rank? How much does your downline need to get to bronze? How much volume, how many cycles does everyone need? Be that leader that knows exactly what everyone needs. So then you can go and help them. And when they realize that you know what they need and that you're taking the opportunity and taking the initiative to help them specifically, they're going to feel amazing. People are not going to stay in this business unless they feel appreciated and they're being recognized for their successes. And shout out to Sarah O'Sullivan in Oregon for hitting bronze. Very proud of you. Finally got to meet you this weekend after talking for months and you being on these webinars. And I just want to say great job. And let's definitely connect after this so we can talk to more people. But recognize people, whether they're on your team or not. Sarah's not on my team. I don't even know if she's probably a cross line somewhere, but recognize your friends, guys. Just make them feel good. Appreciate them. If you have the newest person in your business and they already have a stacked power leg because you set them on one side or the other, whatever, and they already have a stacked power leg, help them get to PEQ still, because you have to keep working on both sides, guys, but know exactly what they need to get to where they need to go. Because by doing that, it shows that you do appreciate them, that you do care how their future goes. You do care how they're going to rank up, and you do care how their business is going. Plan ahead. Have a calendar, guys. Schedule everything out for every single day, hour by hour, minute by minute if you need to, because scheduling equals freedom. Remember that. Scheduling equals freedom. Pretty sure it was Eric Worre that said that. Your calendar should be stacked full, packed full. Each day should be stacked with things you need to do. I'm actually doing that tonight. I already have the rest of this week done, and now I got to get the rest of the month done. Plan out every single day. When's your next regional? When's your next PBR? When's your next home event? When's your next one-on-one? When's your next training call for your team? When's your next phone call with your downlines just to see how they're going, how they're doing? When's the next time you're going to be checking your inventory? You need to check your inventory now so that by next week you can see how everyone's improved, and then work with them that week. And then by the end of this RA, they should be exactly to where they wanted to go. If not, a essential amount closer, if that even is grammatically correct. And do something every day to improve your business. Talk to new people. Schedule a PBR. Follow up with the next person. Okay? Consistency. So let's say you start today and you're talking to a new person. Tomorrow, follow up with them and start talking to new people. This is the compound effect, guys. You start with the newest person. You're following up with them this day while talking to new people. Getting this person on a call with your upline. Leverage, guys, leverage. You do not have to do it all on your own, especially if you just started. You're not going to know everything right away. Show the videos. If it was too late, get them on an upline get them on with an upline the next day. Schedule it out with them and your upline. Edify your upline. Then when you follow up with them and they still need a little bit, invite them to the PBR that's the next day. These people, let's say you talk to them at noon. Show the videos, get them on with an upline, and let's say they get started. Invite them to tomorrow's PBR and have them invite their friend. Or invite the people to your PBR if they're not comfortable If their friend's not comfortable coming to your house, have them come to your house, see how a PBR goes, schedule theirs for the next day, and then you personally go to their PBR. You see what I'm saying? It's a compound effect. Everything's going to grow every single day. You just have to put in a little bit of work every day for that to happen. Keep your word to yourself. Whatever you plan, whatever your specific goal is, have time commitment for it, but then keep your word to yourself. You need to commit to exactly what you want to do. Figure out exactly what you have to do to get to where you want to be. Do it, but first you need to schedule it out, be specific, and commit to it. Commitment is number one in anything in life, whether you have a job, boyfriend or girlfriend, best friend, a team, sports team, a business. You have to commit. If you're not committed, what are you doing? Like, if you're not committed, what's the point? Be committed to being here a year from now. See where you are. I know I'm not where I wanted to be from last year, but I do know that things are getting better. Things are getting simpler. Things are growing every single day. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so stoked for what's going on. Next convention is going to be absolutely exceptional. I'm already planning for next convention. Everything that I'm doing now is leading to convention because, again, all roads lead to convention, okay? So when I was, I just watched a video, motivational video before I got on this webinar. And in it, they said these three things. Like I said, your sense of self-worth comes from you alone and not anyone else. So believe in yourself. Shift your paradigm to subconsciously believe that you can do it, that you know where you're going and you're going to make it happen. Listen to calming, motivational videos before you go to sleep. Be motivated, but like if you are meditating and you're listening to calming things about changing your paradigm, relieving stress. I've been listening to the Relieve Stress one for probably 2 weeks now, and it has helped absolutely amazingly. Meditate before you go to sleep. Read a book. Listen to calming music while you're reading the book. Lay there in silence and think exactly where you want to be. Know in your mind, in your heart, that where you're going to be is where you're going. Where you want to be is where you're going. And don't focus on what you're going through right now. Focus on where you're going to. Focus on exactly where you want to be, and from here to there, make it happen. And I really can't remember who said it, but you're here, you want to be there, but to get to there, you have to first accept where you are here. That doesn't mean if you're in a bad place, just drown in it and just mope and feel overwhelmed. Whatever you're doing now is going to get you to there. So if you're having a hard time and you want a hard time later, keep moping because you're actually never going to leave this spot. But if you want to make a difference, you have to accept where you are here, but know that it's not going to last forever. And you need to know that you're going to get to there, but don't get stuck here because you're not going to go anywhere. And that's going to be really unfortunate because all of you have the opportunity, you have the knowledge, the willpower, the energy, the productivity, the motivation to get to there. So know wherever you are here is not forever. So do what you need to do to get out of this spot. But you need to accept where you are now. Don't try to rush things, whatever, because it's not about the destination. It's about the journey to get to where you want to go. And people follow those who know where they're going. So know exactly where you want to go and make that happen. Believe in it 100%. Know that no matter what you want to do, no one's going to stop you. And when that happens, people know that. People know when you know where you're going. Create a vision board. And I can't really see it, but I have pictures up there. I have notes exactly because I have every single cycle that I need to get to Diamond. I have everything written like I already have my car, like I already got my certificate, my pin, my everything. I already have it all written down. And you need to realize that you're the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. So every day you need to say, I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. So whatever you're going through in life, it's not forever, I promise. But if you want to make things happen and you want to make exactly where you want to go happen so you can get to that place, you need to realize you need to be confident and consistent. Absolutely. And you need to realize all roads lead to convention. Convention is important, absolutely. The notes that we got from convention are even more important. The knowledge we got from there was worth thousands of dollars. It blows my mind. But confidence and consistency is so important. You need to have it, and it will help you no matter what. Confidence will help you because knowing where you want to be, people will follow you because you will be a leader. How to improve consistency? Schedule things out. If you're like me and you do 5,000 different things at once and then you can't figure out how you're going to get it done, I have to make a list and do one thing at a time. Take every day, one day at a time. But work so that you are getting better every single day. Now, guys, I know I took up about 15 minutes more of your time, but next week's going to be even more amazing content. Don't miss these webinars, okay? Whether you are part of the Alliance or what other ones are there? Powerhouse Network, whatever you're a part of, we're all in VIMA. We are all one family. If you need someone to leverage, if you need to leverage someone, I'm here. Add me on Facebook, Amanda Siller. Add me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to do. If you need someone, I am here, okay? I will help you no matter what, because helping people is my favorite thing to do ever. I've always loved doing it, and whether it's going to benefit me or not, I really could care less. The first 6 to 9 months of my business, I was helping a whole nother team, and they grew to 80 or 90 people, and it wasn't benefiting me whatsoever, but the experience I got and the knowledge I learned and I got better at speaking in front of people. The first time I spoke, I was absolutely terrified. But you need to realize that whatever you're doing is going to benefit you in some way. And not in a selfish way, but just in like a personal development type of way. It's helping someone else is going to develop you personally to be better. Better at speaking, better at the products, better at the flipbook, better at the to-and-go, better at the knowledge of everything. And the more people you're going to meet, and the easier you're going to be able to talk to people. So help others, whether or not you're on their team or not. Who cares if it benefits you? We're all one family. So, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But just know that I'm here if you guys need anyone to talk to, questions, need to leverage someone. I'm here for you guys. And I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but just know that we're all here as a family. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, the Women's Empowerment Network, and every single week get new people on. I'll let you know when it's appropriate to get like the newest people on or someone you want to hear about this get on. Sometimes it's more about business and then they're confused, but let's say they're on right now and they're like, what is she talking about? I'm kind of confused. If you need someone to talk, I got you. Hit me up on Facebook and we'll talk to them. But stay consistent and stay confident, ladies, because you are beautiful, you are powerful, you are just, you can do it, okay? You can do it. So again, my name's Amanda Siller, Silver Leader within the Alliance. Citrus County, Florida. No one knows where that is, but it's little town, and founder, creator, whatever you want to call it, of the Women's Empowerment Network within the Alliance. But I want this to grow. I want this to be all throughout VIMA. I want the Women's Empowerment Network to be known by everyone. Everyone needs to know how hard we're working. Everyone needs to see how powerful empowering one another is. and whether it's female or male, it doesn't really matter. But I thought of this with my upline and my mentor, Mike Sotero, because of the fact that there are not enough women in business in general, okay? And sometimes we just need that extra push. Sometimes we just need that compliment to make us feel better. Sometimes we get all dressed up and we still just feel not that great inside, but as soon as someone compliments us, we feel fantastic. We're like, other people do notice that I tried, or that I put on makeup, or I'm wearing a dress for once, or got my nails done, or did my hair. I didn't do my hair, but anyway, or get dressed up. But anyways, just know that by helping each other, you're helping yourself, because you have to realize that giving will make you feel a lot better. Giving is so powerful. I would rather give than get any day. It's amazing how it works. And you also need to remember that being confident is not being cocky and full of yourself. Being confident is just knowing where you want to go and knowing that failure isn't an option. If you get a no, if you fail something, you're just learning. You're just learning to be better the next time. So again, thank you ladies for getting on this call. Sorry I ran a little late. I was just really excited and had a lot to talk about. But I'll see you ladies next week for the Women's Empowerment webinar. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you need the link, message me on Facebook, Amanda Siller. And I will see you ladies next week. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys getting on when you could be doing a lot of different things on this Wednesday night. So love you all, and have a great night.